What is going on YouTube? It's Made for Minecraft back again for my Let's Play. I'm just doing a quick enchantment here. As you can see, I got a efficiency 2. I'm doing a time-lapse video today of my new zombie XP grinder. Not XP grinder. What am I saying? I'm doing a mob grinder, and this is not going to be for XP. This is just going to be for items, as in gunpowder for TNT, string for wool, and such for zombie flesh for food or whatever, and mostly for gunpowder. That's why I decided to do it. Firstly, but so right now I am digging down to about 26 blocks down, and the reason I'm doing that here is because I want to be able to uh dig down far enough so that the mobs can spawn if I'm nearby. The reason for that is mobs spawn about, I think, 24 blocks away from you, if I'm correct, and you want to be as close as possible with them being able to spawn still. And the reason for you want to be as close as possible because mobs can spawn to about mobs can despawn I think 140 something blocks away from you. It's either 42 or 48, and they could they could despawn and spawn. So you want to be as close as possible so they don't despawn and they get up to the top where you want them to be able to die and collect their mob drops. So right now I'm digging channels for the water to be, and I'm actually gonna be putting water down here, and then I'm gonna be digging the actual platform where the mobs can spawn. I decided to do a time-lapse video because I knew the footage was gonna be really long. Like, this clip originally is like 17 minutes long, and I just didn't want to talk and commentate for 17 minutes while I just dig some random stuff. So I would just commentate as I did this in fast motion. So that's cool. I think this entire clip or this entire process is gonna be time lapse. I'm not exactly sure. Uh, anyway, yeah. So now I'm starting to dig the actual or one of the first pads that is actually gonna be used for mobs to spawn on. Now the pads are 14 by 14, and I'll give you the information that I got this from at the end of the video. But right now I'm digging about a 14 by 14 pad, and I'm just doing this one right now on camera, and then I'll be doing the second one off camera. So yeah, this didn't take as long as it looks. It only took about 15-20 minutes, which is not that bad at all for one pad, and I didn't even do the second pad right away. I did a little bit after. So it's cool. So yeah, I think that's about all the information that is like really needed. So figured I'd commentate while I do this as just like, you know, a little story and such as a pro commentator would. So trying to think of maybe a topic that I would, you know, talk about. And I already talked about, like, you know, how I got into Minecraft and everything, and what I like about it and such. I also want to talk about the new snapshot that came out for Minecraft that came out I think a week ago or something. New jungle biomes are added. I'll put a link in the description if I remember to. Jungle biomes are being added, and I've seen a picture of that already. If you watch Captain Sparkles, you've probably seen that already. It's gonna be a bunch of leaves, like all over the place, and like they have a new wood texture for the jungle biomes, which is cool. I'm not exactly sure if you chop that down, you will like get that as like a block, or it will just turn into regular wood. I would assume it will, because I've done that before. But yeah. Anyway, so they're adding jungle biomes, which is a new feature. No new mobs, which is not that big a deal. We have a lot of mobs in the game already, and there's not like really anything big that we could add to it so far. But like 1.1 came out already, and they add some cool features to that, like sheep and everything. But like no new mob changes or anything like that. But jungle biomes, and then we have vines in the jungle biomes that are gonna be everywhere. And oh yeah, I forgot to mention that they're gonna be like really tall trees, like taller than forest biome trees and like snow biome trees. It's gonna be taller than that, and yeah. And then there's gonna be vines like on those trees, and you're gonna be able to clean clean climb those vines, and you can only climb vines that are attached to a block. So like if you have a vine that's like hanging down like into a ravine, you wouldn't be able to climb that to get up or something. Um, but you are able to climb them if they're on top of a block. So that's cool too. They also added new pathfinding abilities for zombies, and they're probably gonna add that to other mobs as well. Hopefully not creepers, because we wouldn't want that. Um, excuse me. But the zombies are like more intelligent now, as when it comes to like trying to find you, and like ever since the game started, you would be able to like hide behind a tree, and the zombie would be on like the other side, and you'd be able to um like you'd be able to hide from him, because he couldn't be able to see you through like the wood. But now they have a new pathfinding ability, and now they're smart enough to go around the tree and actually find you, which is actually a really cool feature. Really amazing how they could code that in. But it's not it's not like the best thing that they could do for us, because like we don't want zombies getting smarter. We don't want mobs getting smarter in general, because that would it just takes a little bit of the fun we could like do to the mobs in the game. But aside from that, it is pretty cool. Um, so yeah, I think I'm about done with this clip, and actually I'm going into another clip about now. And this is where I start to make my fences for the ladder, the elevator that I'm making for the mobs. And I believe by this segment I made my other uh, pad, which is good. Yeah, so I think I made my pad. Yeah, and if you're wondering how I got golden apples, if you don't know that, you can make apples come from trees now, and you can get golden apples by putting an iron gold nuggets around an apple in the crafting box. So I made a few golden apples just for the fun of it, and just to um have them as food. So yeah, um right now I'm putting signs 2 blocks from every corner on here, and I also got this information about by the person that I'll say at the end of the video. Um, if you put them every at the or 2 away from every corner on a 14 by 14 pad, you'll wind up having exactly enough space to for water streams, which is really ingenious how or genius that they were able to figure that out and everything. So if you put the water down, it will extend exactly enough to the next sign, which is good. And yeah, so still making more signs, putting them everywhere. I'll also explain how or what do you do after you put the signs. Um, again, all this information that I got, basically, it was from a YouTuber that I'll give all the copyrights and all the credits to this guy because he's a genius. You might have heard of him already, but so I think I'm about done. Actually, I might have not. I don't think I actually did this pad yet. Never mind. But I'll explain what I'm doing now. I'm digging 3 blocks, like one under the signs and two to the right and left of that. Because this is where we're gonna extend the water stream so the mobs don't get just stuck in a place. This is where you're gonna put your stairs so the mobs will get pushed across the stairs or like over the stairs so they can continue on without the water stream ending. So you do this in every way, and the stairs go in the direction that you want the water to go, or you want the mobs to go. And then, so that just stays like that. See, I'm putting it that way because I want them to the mobs to go that way if they go into the water stream through that way. Um, if you're not sure of why I'm doing this, like the water streams and everything, well, eventually mobs, once they spawn on the pad, they will eventually just walk off since it's 2 blocks. If it's anything more than 2 blocks, they won't walk off because they know they'll take damage. But if it's anything less than or less than or 2 blocks or 2 or less blocks, there you go, they will jump off or just walk off, and then the water stream will take them into the mob elevator because it all directs towards that direction. Now, corners is also an important thing, how they're gonna get around corners. I'll show you that in a second if I will get to it. I think I'll get to it right about now. Nope. I think right here I will. So what I'm doing is I'm placing one just at the corner, and then you don't have to place a block there so the water will travel the other way. And so now the water stream will break or like bend, and it will push the mobs towards another corner, because if you just do it straight, then it will just be pushed into the wall, which you don't want, because then it'll just get stuck. Now this is a different type of stream that I'm doing right now. I'm actually doing a type of stream where no matter which way they jump, they will like go into a stream. What I mean by that is, if they jump to the right, they'll go to the right stream. If they jump to the left, they'll go to the left stream. And it just splits it up so that the mobs get to the mob elevator as quick as possible, which is basically your goal in a mob trap. Now, now you see, I think I demonstrated it in a later segment, but I'm now able to, no matter where I jump, the water will push me into a different stream, which is, again, your goal. And I think I just finished up the water here, and I'm about done, and I actually forgot to fast forward the next segment, so I might have to stop and do that in a second, but I just finish up the water and start getting done with and start, I'm just trying to find the words, and start, I think, doing my second pad, or doing the water streams for my second pad. So I think I'm about done with this segment, and I'll see you in a second. Alright guys, I'm back, and right now I'm showing you that the water canals are finished for all the pads, and that it is working very well, as in the water currents. I actually think I show you right now that I am the water is pushing me towards the middle, which is the goal of the water currents, obviously. And right now I'm making some signs that are for the elevator, and yeah, I had a little trouble at first with the signs. I didn't know exactly what I was about to do, so for the first couple minutes, I'm not exactly sure. But I get it eventually. I actually pause the video, I believe, and redo it. So yeah, this video is gonna be a little bit short. It's gonna be about 18.5 minutes long. I was gonna make it longer, but the fast forwarding was just too slow, and it was just still pretty boring. So I had to speed it up a tiny bit, which decreased the time of the video. But anyway, this is working, and it's working really well. I'm really happy with the outcome, and I'm not gonna finish most of it today. I probably won't even. I don't think I'm gonna be showing you the elevator when it's finished. It is finished. The actual elevator is finished. I'm not gonna actually show you. So now I think that, yeah, I paused the video, and now I am going to use the pressure plates to stop the water, which is actually one of my goals, to stop that. And so now that the water is still flowing, as you can see, and I'm just gonna be building the signs up. So I would like to now talk about where I got the idea from and how I got all my information for it. Well, what I did is I was searching on YouTube for like mob grinders and stuff, and I came up to Ethos Lab, and this guy is a genius. I'm subscribed to him. I've been for a while, but I didn't know he had a tutorial for a mob grinder. So I watched that, and that really helped me a lot, and I used that idea to do this, and I haven't fully tested it out yet. I still haven't done a big part in it, which is like laying up all the tunnels like with in its range and stuff to improve the efficiency and stuff. And I haven't even made enough pads. I've only made 2 pads, and I'm planning on making about 8, or maybe even more. I want to make about 8, and if it's still not enough, I'll probably make some more. But my goal is once this is finished, just to have constant mobs coming up the elevator and getting drowned by the water, which is my goal. And I'll show you that in later videos. I haven't done any work since this video, and I did this yesterday. So the video is coming to an end now. As again, I'd like to thank Ethos Lab for giving me the information. I'd give a link to his channel in the description, as well as the link to what was the other thing I was gonna give a link to? I absolutely see, I forget. But if I remember, I shall give you the link to all the things I said, and I'd like to thank you guys for watching. So I'm made from Minecraft, and I'd like to end it right here. So bye guys.